Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Krishna Ramswal, the business manager of ALP Out Consulting for Japan Desk. I'm handling the entire operation of Japan with the TITP placements, training, and other things. Right. So let me explain that the program that we are actually conducting, and I would like to introduce about the scope of learning Japanese language nationally and internationally. Japanese language is considered as one among the fifth difficult language, having different pronunciation of the writing and spoken language and written language being different, and with some multiple challenges. Right. So of course the challenges are there, but when you cross the challenges, there are some very big advantages that I'd like to introduce. Right. So first one, at the moment, let's start with India. In India, the translators and interpreters are paid a maximum 2.5 lakh per month on the freelance basis. Right. So it's a maximum value. It can go like 2 lakh, 1.5 lakh, 1 lakh is still a big money. Right. It's the salary of the translators and interpreters on an average being a 15 lakh per annum. Right. 15 lakh per annum. So you can see the size of the companies like Toyota, Mitsubishi, Honda. These are the Zaibatsuki Keiyo. The companies run by like three or four generation, having and like board threshold all of the international economic headquarters. Right, so they're present all over places with big business thresholds. Right, so and the problem with the Japanese people is they cannot speak English, so they want other party to speak Japanese for which they pay as a translator or interpreter. Right. So to the left-hand side is a MEXT scholarship. MEXT, Mombuka Gakusho Shogakin, is the Japanese governmental scholarship provided by Japan government to all the diplomatically friendly countries. And there are quotas. So there are quotas for the degree students, there are quotas for the resource student, the quotas for PhD, right? So I think the highest would be 10.6 lakh. Per annum as pocket money. So when you go to study in a foreign country, first thing you have to bear the flight. Second thing, you have to process the visa, you have to pay to embassy. Third thing, you have to find the room. Fourth thing, you have to find the food. Right. Fifth thing, you have to pay the school fees. Right. So now we have multiple expenses when you go to the foreign country. So in the MEX scholarship, your school fee or college fee or university fee is taken care by Japanese government. The room is provided by Japanese government, and pocket money in addition will be given by Japanese government per month. I suppose 1.4 lakh yen, and annually it becomes 10.6 LPA INR. Right. So the values are there in the government site. Sorry, in the embassy site, you can check it. Right. Bridge engineers. Right. So Japan is not that huge as the Silicon Valley. Right. So the biggest Japanese company is Toyota, which currently lies at 47th place in the market capital size. So the biggest company at the moment, market capital size, I suppose it's somewhere from Silicon Valley, Microsoft, or Apple, right? If you check the market capital, then Japanese company Toyota lies at a 47th place, which is the biggest among all the Japanese companies. Right now, these companies need the engineers. So suppose that Toyota has the base in the Silicon Valley. I forgot the name. Yes. So, right. Then in Silicon Valley, they have the base for AI and other research center. So there they need a translator. But right, of course, in Silicon Valley, it's being paid very good. So the other Japanese companies, they have research based in Bangalore or in some other parts of India where they pay the bridge engineers like 24 LPA, being 2 LPA, 2 lakh per month, the normal salary. Another program is like TITP. It's a research program. Sorry, my mistake. It's a training program given by JITCO. JITCO is a governmental body of Japan, where they offer the foreign candidate to come stay in Japan, learn 3 years, as well as they pay them. It's a TITP, training internship program. Uh, and next one is like we see like few people working in a top Japanese internet company or software company getting like 2 crores yen salary per year, like being 10 lakhs per month. We see like some candidate being getting paid like uh, 15 lakhs per month. Yeah, Right. So they are the companies, they actually they pay this volume of salary. So these are the advantages of learning Japanese. Of course, learning coding and all those is of course important. But right, Japanese industry or Japanese company or the economy of Japan will still be in the position of world fifth biggest economy for next 30 years. So there's no harm or there's no disadvantage in learning the language. Right. So let's get with the labels. The labels are N5, N4, N3, N2, and N1. Where N1 being the difficult, uh, by the most difficult uh, language. Right. So I've mentioned as a time period. So N5 would take some like 3 to 4 months. N4 would also take 3 to 4 months. Right. This is something that I actually prepared earlier, but we have actually made our course fast track, and the salary range and scopes are given correspondingly. Right. You can go through this, and you can let me know if you're really interested to learn Japanese language. Thank you.